2 years ago, I had a life-changing experience when my dad had a heart attack and was rushed from home to the hospital. And once at the hospital, he was followed by another heart attack. And it turned out that he had one of his main arteries almost completely blocked. And I remember waiting in the waiting room, and the doctor came to us, and he started emphasizing that my dad needed to change his eating habits, but most of all, he needed to start working out and making exercising part of his daily routine. And once he told us that, it really made me realize that how important exercising is. So I start researching it, and I start looking at all the benefits of it. And so today, I'll discuss how exercising can prevent health issues, how working out can help mentally, and different ways you can work out. So everybody wants to be healthy, but not many are willing to go the extra mile to stay healthy. There are many diseases out there and not enough people taking action trying to prevent them. According to Kathleen M. Zellman, Director of Nutrition for WebMD, not only does regular exercise aid in weight loss, it reduces the risk of several chronic diseases and conditions. So finding activities that you enjoy and that become part of your daily routine is key to a long and healthier life. So some diseases that exercise can help prevent are heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, obesity, osteoporosis, and that's just to name a few. So when it comes to heart disease, when you work out, it strengthens your heart muscle, it lowers blood pressure, and it helps raise good cholesterol, and it lowers the bad cholesterol. And it also enhances blood flow, which all help to prevent heart disease. And then for stroke, in an analysis of 23 studies, researchers found that keeping active lowers the chances of having or dying from a stroke. Also, in a study published in the journal Stroke, those who kept active had a 20% less risk of getting a stroke than those who were less active. And also, today, type 2 diabetes is such a fast-paced growing disease that since 1990, it increased about 62%. And when you work out, you improve your blood sugar, your cholesterol levels, and you lower blood pressure, which all helps those with diabetes. So also in a study published in the Annals of Internal Medicine, Frank Hugh, MD of the Harvard School of Public Health, found that a simple walk 1 hour a day can reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes by 34%. And another problem we have today, a big problem, is obesity. And it's such a big problem today because it leads to other diseases. So when you stay active, you reduce body fat and you increase muscle mass. And that makes it easier for your body to burn calories. And so when you keep in shape, you lower your BMI, or your body mass index, and that reduces your risk of dying early. And as far as your bones, osteoporosis, the loss of bones, bone loss, when you work out, you strengthen your bones, and it helps prevent the bone loss. And according to the Journal of American Medical Association, data from the Nurses' Health Study show that women who walked 4 or more hours per week had 41 fewer hip fractures than those who walked less than an hour in a week. And so we have 24 hours in a day. If we could all sacrifice one of those hours to work out, it's the beginning of a healthier life. And aside from helping us on the inside, working out also can help us on the inside, and psychologically. So it can help us self-confidence and mentally. And according to the Mayo Foundation for Medical Education, research on anxiety and depression show that the mental and physical benefits of exercise can help reduce anxiety and give you a better mood. And the way it does that is when you work out, it releases neurotransmitters and endorphins that can help ease depression. And also, the increase in body temperature can give you a calming effect. And as far as confidence, when you set a goal and you meet a goal when you exercise, and you look better, you're going to be more confident. And also, if you're going through a tough time, exercise is a distraction, and it could take your mind off negative thoughts, and that feed depression. And also, when we're all going through a tough time, some people even turn to alcohol. They can just dwell on the bad times, and that just makes it worse, when really you can cope with the pain in an easier and healthier way by just working out. So working out has so many benefits, so why is it that not many do it? It's simply because when you hear the word exercise, you think boring, too tired, I'm too lazy. But working out doesn't have to consist of hours on the treadmill. There's so many different and fun ways to work out that you won't even feel like it's working out if it's what you enjoy. Personally, I do enjoy going to the gym, and I like doing cardio and switching up weights and learning different workouts every day. But I know that's not everybody's favorite. Also, because the drive to go back and forth to the gym, you're like, I'd just rather stay home. So a couple of different things. You can take a dance class, whether it's at the gym or if you just have a video at home and you work out that way, or even going out and dancing. And according to livestrong.com, you can burn up to 10 calories a minute just by dancing. So if you dance for an hour, that's about 600 calories you're burning, and you wouldn't even notice because you're having fun. And another way that a lot of people can relate is sports. When you're playing a sport, whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, you're having fun and you don't realize that you're burning calories and you're keeping healthy. And when you're playing a sport, you can burn up to 288 calories every half hour. And that's a minimum. You can burn more depending on the intensity of the sport. And if that's too much for you, just simply walking outside or taking your dog for a walk can be also a good workout. And you can burn up to 204 calories per hour of walking. So if you don't enjoy going to the gym or running, there's many simple alternatives. So exercising has so many benefits, but so many little people actually doing it. From helping prevent disease to helping one cope through tough times, and with so many different ways to work out, it makes me really wonder why we don't take a simple hour out of our day to exercise. So now it's up to you to take one step at a time to a healthier and happier lifestyle. Literally. Thank you.
Joanne, what did you think?
I thought in the beginning how she started off with a personal story, it really grabbed everyone's attention. And the topic I thought was really relatable to everyone. And she had a nice preview, and she cited many reliable sources. And I thought she had a nice constant eye contact with everybody.
All right. I agree the dramatic example at the beginning gets our attention pretty well. There's a clear transition to the topic. You lay out the structure pretty clearly, so organizationally everything's fine. Sometimes it feels a little bit less persuasive and more informative, telling us all the things that go on, all the health issues that are related here. And so I felt at times that I was just getting a lot of data being dumped on me instead of much of an argument being presented. On the other hand, there is a lot of information in the speech, and I appreciated that. I thought you had a few more appeals for our emotions toward the end, when you're trying to mitigate some of the solutions. You know, here's a way to do this where you won't even notice that you're actually working out or getting those kinds of benefits, and maybe that would be something that could get us going on this. I think that there's another opportunity to be developing some emotional appeals there, and those opportunities aren't fully realized. The delivery, I think your voice is fine. You have very solid eye contact. Sometimes you look at the notes, but usually it's only to remind yourself of what the next point is or to get a particular piece of information. Otherwise, you're talking to us, and your facial expressions are pretty animated. I'd be careful about using the word also as a transition phrase so frequently, because that's one of the things that makes it sound so much like it's a data dump, because I heard that word also, especially in the first section, quite a bit. I didn't count them, but it was a lot. Also. So every time there's a new piece of information, we're getting that phrasing, and that I think is undermines your ethos a bit. All right, thank you.